Hey guys, it's Kristen. So in this video, I'm gonna do my 2019 rewind. So pretty much I just look back at 2019, I go month to month and let you guys know what happened to me that was somewhat significant during that month. I've done a few of these, 2 or 3, I can't remember, but if you're interested in checking those out, I will link them below so you can kind of see what happened in the past years. But let's jump right into it and we'll start with January. All right, so I've got this handy dandy little cheat sheet that I've been kind of keeping track because if I don't, I would have no idea what was going on this year. If you guys have been following my videos or anything like that, then you know I have the worst memory in the entire world. I constantly forget what day it is, or if someone tells me something, like 30 seconds later, literally 30 seconds later, I can forget what I was supposed to be doing. But let's jump in to January. So I will say that the start of this year was pretty significant for me. There was a lot of stuff that happened at the beginning of this year and then it kind of faded off a little bit more towards the end of the year. But starting right in January, we decided we were gonna start looking at houses. So we did. We started looking online and it was kind of funny because the same community just kept coming back to us. Every time we would go to a different website to search for houses, or if we, we worked with someone and everything kept coming back to this one community. And so we're like, okay, I guess we'll look there. But it was like a newer homes type of thing. Like our last home was like a really old house. It was something like from the 50s. The very first house we looked at put an offer in. So that was kind of crazy. That's what we did in January. February was also a really big month for us because we got a puppy. Oh my god. We got little Marley, and that I feel like was kind of a destined, fated type of situation. And that the dog we were going there to look at had already been adopted. She's like, well, we have a lot of other dogs here that are, available for adoption. And she comes out and it was identical to our current dog, Lucy. And I was like, so if we adopt this dog, like we're literally gonna have 2 of the exact same dog. Once we held her, she snuggled into my neck. We kind of just fell in love with her. And I was like, you know what? I was like, this feels like fate. Like we were meant to have this dog. So we ended up adopting her and now we have 2 dogs that nobody can tell apart. It's pretty entertaining. March was again, a very big month for us. We closed on our house. It was just a really big moment for us because we had been renting for the last 5 years. So to finally buy a house in Colorado and for it to be this beautiful home, I was so excited. It was a really big day for us. April wasn't necessarily a big month for me, but Matt got a new truck. Horrible timing because we just closed on a house. And so then he got this new truck and the truck is ginormous. Okay, I'm only 5'3". When I stand next to the truck, the seat comes to my chest, like my boobies, okay? I feel really small, like a little baby child standing here. So there's no step bars. I have to almost get a running start, and thank God I'm really flexible because when I step on the bar, my leg is I'm almost doing the splits here. It's very, very tall. Okay, and then May, nothing really super big happened in May. We had a birthday, Gracie's birthday. But we did start building a deck on the back because the house came with just this concrete slab. But we ended up having to dig these I think 3 or 4 holes. And again, he didn't most of it, but they had to be 5 feet holes or something like that. It was crazy. So he started that whole month. He had just that's all he was pretty much doing. June was probably the month that had the most action, I guess, the most things that happened. First, my mom came to visit, which we've been out here for, I think going on 6 years maybe, I don't know. But she has not been able to come out yet, so this was a big thing that she finally came out to see us. A week or 2 after that, then we had our friends come out, our best friends that we have not seen for 7 freaking years. We went to see, oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. Oh, the Stanley Hotel from The Shining and all that stuff. So we didn't get to do the tour because we didn't plan ahead, but we got to see it. And then we also we went and did a train through the mountains, so that was pretty awesome. Then Hannah got her braces put on, which cost a pretty penny. Then going on to July, the only thing that really happened in July was that Matt and I turned 37. We both have the same birthday month, but that's pretty much it. And camping, we went camping. Okay, in August, same thing. Not too much happened. We did a lot of camping through July and August, like a lot. We did go to see the kids' new school because we moved like kind of far away from their old school. And then in September, I had my teeth pulled. So I had the bottom like canines pulled out because I was getting ready to do braces myself. And I didn't know if I was gonna do braces or Invisalign, but they weren't able to really do either of them with the two like canines that I had on the bottom because they were like pretty much on the outside of my teeth. So that was not a fun process. And I have these ginormous holes that are still in my teeth. It's been months and I still have these holes like where they pulled them out. So it's gonna probably take a while. But I think that was the only thing. Oh, and then we also bought a new to us camper. It was our friends. It's older than our current camper, but the layout and stuff just makes more sense for like the type of camping that we want to do. Okay, and then in October, nothing really too significant happened. Dylan got his second job. So he started working again because we knew he was going to be getting his driver's license soon. And we were like, you need to get a job so that you can pay for gas because we are not paying for gas. So he was able to get a job. And then at the very, very end of the month, Matt's parents came out to visit, which was great because we, you know, we don't get to see them too often either. And then we ended up all going, shortly after that, going to Vail. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, October, not too much. November, that's when I got my Invisalign. I was supposed to get them in October, but when I got to the doctor's office, they were like, hey, we can't find your liners. We don't know where they are. They were supposed to be here, but we can't find them. So they made me wait like 3 weeks to get new ones. And then I had to come back in, but I eventually got them in November. And then Dylan got his driver's license. It was so scary to see him drive away for the first time by himself. But November was a big month again for Dylan more, and kind of a big moment for me because it was my first child to get his driver's license and be fully independent and just like drive away. It was really kind of scary. And then December, which was just pretty much yesterday, nothing too crazy happened. We did host our first Christmas party ever, I think. We did a white elephant and an ugly sweater, and it was really fun because I threw in like my own twists to the white elephant, and it was really fun hosting. I was just really stressed out, but it was still really fun. That's kind of like my year, kind of little snapshot, you know, my 2019 rewind. It was a pretty good year. I had some really big months, you know, with the house and the puppy, and things like that, and Dylan driving. I would love to hear like what your biggest moment was of 2019. What was the most significant thing that happened to you? So leave those in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit this bell so you're alerted when I upload a video. And I'll talk to you later. Peace. And Happy New Year!